Okay, since it is Wednesday today, we'll start with something completely different, which is two demi-pliés and two grands. No, one grand. Okay. And here we go. Careful with your elbow and your little fingers. Here we go. To the other side. And Let's go 1 and the toes and the 2 and the toes and the 3 and the toes and the 4 and the toes and the heel and the half and the full and the heel and the half. Flex, place. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and 8. Heel and half and full and half and heel, sorry, and flex, close. Let's go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2 and the up to your fifth already soutenu to the other side. Tendu your toes, your toes, your toes, 2 flat, half point full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, lift and the close. So we're having 2 8s. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heel, half, full, half, heel, flex, place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Heel, half, full, half. Once you get back to your flat, flex and the close. 2 tiny pliés tendu front. 2 tiny pliés tendu back. 2 tiny pliés close fifth, soutenu to the other side. And here we go. And a stretch, and toes, and a stretch, and toes, and a stretch, and toes. Flat. Hold on, you're going too fast. 1 and the heat toes and the stretch and the toes, everything gets a count. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Okay, here we go. And over your toes and the stretch. There we go. And the 5 and the 7. Heel down and half point and full. Half point and heel, lift your flex, feel it, and place, there we go, and over. To your flat, and a half, and a full, and half, and flat, and flex. There we go, and over. Standing leg nice and strong, and your standing side as well. And 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, roll through your feet in first, and the back, and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, roll through your feet, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8, roll through your feet, and the 3 and the 4, cross, soutenu, other side. 4 to the front, roll through, 4 to the back, roll through, 8 to the side, roll through, cross, soutenu. That's it. And here we go. Let's go front and the back and the side, and the back and the front and the side, and the side and the front and the side, and the back and the side, through in second, heels down, and the close and the back and the front and the side, and the front and the back and the side, side and the back and the side and the front, roll through in second, cross, soutenu, why not? It's really short. Front, back, side, back, front, side, side, front, side, back. Short roll through in second. Okay. And here we go. Front and the back and the front and the back and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the side and the front and the side and the back, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the front and the side and the back, and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the back and the side and the front and the side. There we go. Back and the front and the back and the front, balance for 3, close. Side and the back and the side and the front, balance for inside balanceur and 4, 1 and 2 and 3. Inside balanceur and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Just done. We'll take the left after. Front, back, balanceurs. Side, front, side, back, balanceurs. Inside balance-wise, dyslexia speaking, front and side and back. Inside balance-wise, back and side and front and side, you're ready to reverse it. Can't be nice all the time. 4 front,
back, balance 4, 2, 3.
Close.
Wait.
Always close your balance-wise. 2, 3, and close. Side and front and side and back. That is our encore with changing legs, stopping to the side. Again, same thing. 3 balance-wise. Close. Inside balance-wise, 1, 2, 3. Close. Encore, 1 and, no. Encore 1 and 2 and 3.
3, not 4.
Yes, correct, just 3. Now 4. Hold on. Something isn't right there. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, front and the back and the front and the close side and the front and the side and the back. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. So I do finish up with my last degagé, closing fifth back to reverse it. So your inside balance was close back. 4. 1, 2, 3. Back, front, back, inside. 1 and 2 and 3. Front, back, front. 4. There we go. I knew there had to be one little Chinese puzzle in there. Yes, no, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, maybe is a good start. Here we go. And toes, toes. Inside. You're getting more dyslexic than me. Inside is balance bars starting, not degagés. You only have balance bars on the inside. All degagés are on the outside. But switches are all balance bars on the inside. There we go. I already can see on your hands that you're doing it right. And now you have your 4 degagés, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. Okay. Take 2 and decisive fifths and firsts. Balance one. 1, 2, 3, balance one. 4. Three, 4, 3. Now 4. And finish. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Everything goes down, 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 and in. Then it might make a little bit more sense. Here we go. Second set starts to the side. Okay, here we go. Really open to close, nothing more. And fifth, 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 fifth. Well, at least you're consistent. Yeah, don't forget, inside starts balance-wise. So you get a double set of balance-wise when you switch to the inside. Okay, here we go. Side. Make sure you close that fifth super strong. If you just halfway close it, now it becomes a real issue, knowing what goes on next. All right, and fifth, side, balance one, three, balance one, four, see, Hyacinth never stops being a challenge. Okay. What can I say? 1 and the 2 and the 3 and cheval, 1 and the 2 and 2 chevals, 1 and the 3 chevals, up to your passé and close. 1 and the 2 and the 3 cheval change, 1 and the 2 cheval, cheval, fifth and cheval, 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 passé and flat and the close. Let's repeat it with passé melody. First and the fifth and the cheval, first and the fifth, 2 chevals, just fifth, 3 chevals. Straight up to your passé second time and rally close. 1, 2, 3 cheval, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to your rally. Just stay right there. We'll take the left afterward. 3, 2, 1. Or if you count your pas de chevals, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Careful with that last set. It's only 1 degagé straight to fifth. B for your 3 chevals. Oh, 1. And 1. Again, no one. We did it twice. We were supposed to do it twice.
Oh.
And remember, it's 1 degagé, then 3 chevals. Your third set. Your feet are doing all kind of interesting things down there. All right. So you're going twice to passé flat and twice to passé relevé. And we are not going to the other side at all. Just so we have a time to dry our tears afterward. And here we go. That's it. And over. One more time and just be careful in your second set. Make sure it is 2 degagés, 2 chevals, feel both knees straight in fifth, so you can start your 1 degagé that doesn't look like a third pas de cheval. Is that making sense? So you really have to close your second cheval in fifth proper before you brush out that last degagé. Otherwise it just looks like one soup down there. And that only happens if your knees are taking over. All right, here we go. And one. That's it. Right. One more time and one. And one. Right. Yeah, I guess we can do that. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's have the same arms for your chevals in the reverse. 1 and 2, so it's 2 circles at the same time. 7 and 8 in plie to the back. This time, straight leg forward, second time. Close fifth. Passé and 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 2 tendeliers. Your 8 ronds de jambes and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and stretch. And once again, we are making the attempt to only move our toes during these chevals rather than moving our knees. Yeah, so cheval front, side, back, inside, front, forward with plie and tendelier, up and over back, straight knee. Close your fifth. Passé balance 2, 3, 4. Tendeliers 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Rond de jambes 2 and 3 and 4. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8.
The first tendeliers are to the front.
You are absolutely correct. And here we go. Not with that. Okay. Been there, done that. So really try to articulate your pas de chevals. Let your knees react to your toes, not the other way around. 1, to your fifth, and to the side. And make sure they're not développés. 1, into your fifth immediately, inside front. Now this one stays open. Pour the bras forward and over. Close your fifth. Passé, plie, 1. Build it slowly, you have a lot of time. with plie to the back and down. Top knee, straight knee this time. Super strong tourniquet forward, so you got one out of room. And over. Here we go. To the other side, please. And side and the back, and the fouilleté, turn bass, step back, back and the side and the front and the side, back and the side and the front and the side, flick flack on the or and the close. Back and the side and the front, fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. Front and the side and the back and the side, coupé, plié, turn relevé, en dedans. Reverse, back and the side and the front, fouilleté, turn bass, step back. Now 4 encore and 3 and 4 flick flack en dedans. Open, close. Back and the side and the front, fouilleté, turn bass, step back. That's not right. It should have been front and the side since we reversed. Front and the side and the back and the fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. Back and the side and the front and the side. Now turn relevé en dehors. Open, close. Do we need that one more time?
Yeah.
Front, side, back, fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. 4 now, back and side, front and side, flick flack on the or open, close. Or you can take an extra bass from your à la seconde, that's fine too. Back and the side and the front, fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. Front and the side and the back and the side. Temps relevé en dedans, open, second, close behind. Now reverse. Back and the side and the front, fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. Front and the side and the back and the side, en dedans, flick flack. Front and the side and the back, fouilleté, turn bass, step back and close. Back and the side and the front and the side, coupé, temps relevé en dehors. Open à la seconde, close front. So it bounces back in between 3 frappés before your fouilleté and 4 frappés before either flick flack or temps relevé. Temps relevé is always the crowning glory of each set.
The first ton relevé is on the
dedans, right, en dedans. Because you're coming from the back with your last 2 frappés. The encore starts from the front, you go front, side, back, side, so you came from the back, so take your first ton relevé where you came from, which would be en dedans in this case. And it's syncopated, front and the side and the back, fouilleté, turn bass, step back. Back and the side and the front and the side, flick, flack and open. So the frappés are a little faster, so you have a little tiny bit more time for everything that comes afterward. Yes, no, maybe. Let's see how we do. It is 1 and 2 and 3. Hold on a second. You need to start your frappés just a tad faster, right? Otherwise, we don't have time for that turn bass, step back. 1 and the 2 and the 3. Around, step forward, turn bass, step back. So frappés are relatively quick. Okay. And here we go. And 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. 1. I love it. Hold on a second. The first flick flag should have been on the or. The temps relevé should have been on the or as well. No, on the don was right. That was correct. And it was actually a good temps relevé because he was struggling keeping up with the music.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Is it
okay.
clear or do we need to talk it through more?
Let's see.
Okay, here we go. So make sure your first ton relevé is on the down, your first flick flag is on the or. That's it. Yes. Then you're starting your encore from the back. Up to this point, everything was good. But then start your next encores from the back. You went front side back for your T. Then you went back side, front side. Now started from the back, back side, front for your T. Front side, back side, ton relevé. So it switches back between front and back. Is that making sense? You're making slow but very good progress. So just remember, after your flick flag, you're reversing your encore. It always alternates front side back or back side front. Okay. Good. Back. Fouilleté. That's it. Good. Front. Good. Flick flack. Good. That's it. Yep. And finish. Yes. That was the idea. That was exactly the idea. And if you hadn't hesitated because of being unsure about things, it even would have worked musically.
Okay.
So keep putting your effort into your frappés and the sequence, and lose your effort when you do your fouilletés and your temps relevés and flick flags, because that seems to work very well for you. So please keep all of these rotations completely effortless. And and relax, relax, relax. Yep, there you go. Exactly. Yes, yes. Yeah, it's just a matter of concentrating the position quick enough so you actually can rotate it rather than knocking yourself over. I let your future self decide if that was the correct sequence.
So it wasn't?
Nope. But that's okay. Remember, encore frappés should have alternated, and the fouilletés always alternate between en dehors and en dedans. But I'm not unhappy with the result. So,
Now I need Dramamine.
huh?
Now I need Dramamine.
What does Dramamine do?
It's anti-seasickness.
Okay. So let's do something that doesn't turn for a second. What did you say? Let's go for, is that what I want? No, that's not what I want. Flex and plie and stretch and point, fondu, feel your balance just for a second. Développé 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, demi-rond to the bar. Flex and plie, flex and stretch and point, fondu, à la seconde, close your fifth. Brush 45. Close, demi-plie, ready to reverse. Fondu, flex and point, flex, plie, flex, and stretch, flex, and point. In the hope you get a little stretch there in your leg. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Développé 2, 3, 4. Demi-rond away from the bar. Flex and plie, flex, and stretch, and point. Fondu à la seconde. Close up. Brush arabesque 45 degrees. Just stay right there. We'll take the left after. So we're starting flex, plie, flex, stretch, flex, point, fondu, 4 counts. Développé front, 2, 3. Foot comes down, so that goes just a tad back to our pas de cheval stuff. Demi-rond for a nice proto to the bar. Close fifth front. To the side, just slightly different. Flex, plie, flex, stretch, point, fondu, à la seconde, close fifth. Développé à la seconde. Inside front balance. Now we reverse the whole thing. Flex back, plie, flex, stretch, point, fondu, feel your balance for a second. Développé arabesque. Demi-rond away from the bar with plie. Side, plie, flex, stretch, flex, point, fondu to the side. Close, brush your back leg out to 45-degree arabesque. That's it. And then a demi-rond to the side for your porte-bras to the bar. That's basically the end of the first sequence. Your inside balance is the end of your second sequence. That starts to the side. And it always starts the same way. Lift, flex, plie, flex, stretch, point, 4 count fondu, and a développé.
So then it goes front side, back side.
It does. So horrifyingly predictable. Okay. And here we go. Feel a stretch on the inside of both legs with your flex and plie. And a stretch. Point your toes. Take your fondu from right there. 5. And a 6. And a 7. Close your fifth. Développé and a 1. Toes down, demi-rond to the side and 5. Side and flex and plie. When you feel your heel in front of your knee and your knee in front of your hip, fondu soft. Développé 1. Close fifth back relevant, brush down 1. So make sure you feel that nice stretch when you're flexing, especially when you stretch that flex. Try to feel a stretch in your Achilles. Try to feel another stretch in your Achilles with the plie and the fondu. And it should feel a little bit less strenuous. At least that is the theory. Okay. And remember to always work with both legs and both arms at the same time. Almost like a pas de cheval in slow motion to tendu front. So you can demi-rond. Port de bras to the bar. Yes. Cloches and 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 2 grand battements to the front, 2 grand battements to the back. Cloches and 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. 1 and the 2, 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 soutenu at the side. Cloches 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. First one comes from the back, 2 front, 2 grand battements back. Again, cloches 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 3 to the side. Plie and soutenu. Other side. An attempt of being nice to your legs. Okay, here we go. Really use your standing leg pushing into the floor. Front again. Soutenu. Oh, okay, I'll take it. 1, good fix. 2. Let's have a nice stretch before we come to the center. 2 tendus to the front, chassé forward, tendelier back, close your 5th, coupé, tendelier back. 2 tendus to the side, tendelier, close 5th, coupé, tendelier side, close behind. 2 back, chassé, tendelier, plié, coupé, and forward. A side and 2 tendelier, close front. Let me think. Yeah, close front, chassé forward and close. We are ready for the other side. 2 tendus, chassé, tendelier, plié, coupé, tendelier back. 2 to the side, chassé, tendelier, plié, coupé, tendelier side. Close behind so you can reverse it. And the 2 to the back and the chassé and tendelier, plié, coupé, tendelier front. And the side and the 2 tendelier, close in front, single turn to chassé forward, so it's actually more like a 3/4 turn. And the chassé forward goes croisé. Is that kind of making sense in its bare bone construction?
Okay.
Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Okay. So that turn changes corners. I see doubt somewhere flying around you there. Yes.
I'm having direction problems.
Yes, okay.
1, 2, 3.
No. 2 tendus, 1 chassé, 1 tendelier. There are no
That's 1, da, 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 da.
plié, coupé, tendelier back. Start side from your front foot. So we are switching feet each time. Goes right, left, right, left. 1 and 2 chassé and tendelier. It's the same pattern, close front. Coupé, tendelier side the second time. And your first foot closes behind so you can reverse it. And the back and the 2 chassé back, tendelier. Plié, coupé, step forward this time. Tendelier forward. Yep. Side and the side, chassé and tendelier. Close 5th front. Front. On the or to croisé, chassé forward, so your first turn goes to the left. Chassé forward, correct. Close. You're on the left.
Well, I ended up with the wrong foot front.
Not when you just marked it. You will finish up with your left foot in front after we are done. Okay, let's just see what happens. What do you say? Okay, and here we go. Just push down into the floor for your tendons. And 2, and 1, and 2. Tight fifth, plie up, tendez back. Side. Chassé. Tendez. Sideways. Yeah, when you have your tendez to the side, after your coupé, you're going to the side as well the first time.
Oh, okay. I think I know what I did there.
You're basically going front side, back side, switching legs between sets.
Okay, let's try.
Here we go. Nice tight fifth, and just push down nice and easy. Chassé, tendez, tendez, chassé, tendez, coupé, tendez side, close behind, back, chassé, tendez, side, chassé, tendez, close front, en dehors. Forward. Yes, yes, yes. The force of habit.
Yeah, I was sure I was on the wrong side.
And you weren't. But there is no tendez back out of that en dehors turn. I think that is what might be throwing you off, because that is usually what we do. So just remember, from your fifth position front plie, go to the other croisé corner and chassé out of your pirouette en dehors. Forward. Or we go to attempt the other side. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, you're right, I'm wrong. Easy up, forward and done. Okay. That was the idea, so. However, chassé implies that you're going through fifth. After your en dehors turn. Yeah. But no worries. We'll see something similar again, so let's move on. What can I say? Develop your front and 2 and 3 and 4. Relevez l'en to plié attitude. Change promenade just to the other corner. Relevez, tendez back. Plié fourth. Quarter plié fourth. Quarter plié fourth. Change your spot to fourth via an effacé. Close fifth. Développé. Écarté. Port de bras forward. We are on the other side. Développé 2 and 3 and 4. Brush plié arabesque. Up to your attitude. Just heel forward. Relevez. Tendez back. Fourth. Quarter turn. Fourth. Quarter turn. Fourth. Change your corner to fourth. So we are an effacé. Tendez. That's not right. Well, to fourth. Close fifth. Développé écarté back. Port de bras forward. Done. Relevé tendez back. Then you're preparing on your Passé corner. Quarter on.
It's telling you back and then
just fourth,
here.
Correct.
Doesn't do anything else from here. Just
Yes, you're correct. Now really push yourself off your back toes. There.
Here.
Now change your corner, go to fourth. I would have both arms up for the last turn. Right.
Okay.
Close your fifth, développé écarté back. And port de bras forward. Then we are ready for the other side. Développé, switch legs. En dedans, plié, croisé, arabesque, relevé lent. Attitude, quarter promenade. Relevé, tendez back. Fourth, attitude, fourth, attitude, fourth, attitude to fourth. Close fifth, développé, écarté. Port de bras forward. Finish.
So the first attitude is before the promenade.
Yes, it is. So you're going into your plié arabesque for 2 counts. Make it into an attitude. Stretch your knee for the next 2.
You mean stretch the standing knee?
Yes, correct.
Oh, okay.
So basically your attitude just scoops right out of that arabesque relevé lent. B for your promenade. I'll be good to mark this.
Yeah.
Spot without thinking about it. Fourth, close your fifth. Develop your écarté. Port de bras forward. Right. Yes, no, maybe?
So the first attitude is here and then it changes to
exactly. Here. And then it stays there and basically your arms stay all the way until you get to your fourth. Since we haven't touched on these attitudes this week yet. Okay. And it would be really nice if you could feel these attitudes like you kind of felt your fouilletés and temps relevés and flick-flacks in your Frappé combination. With the same amount of non-interest to let them actually flow rather than trying to make them flow. Okay, here we go. Two legs are turned out, just push down, open your chest. And pull it back. There we go. Good, 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 good. To your fourth. Make sure you really push off your back toes. Close. Écarté. Feel your coupé. Feel your ribcage. And one. Tight fifth to change, relax your leg and plie. Feel that counter action in your arms. Well, you did very well, considering.
Well,
is it still cramping?
It's all right.
Trooper, I'm just gonna do it. It's like Jane keeping going during the earthquake there. If I already have to die, let's at least die doing a ballet class.
Right.
What can I say? Since we talked about chassés and tenliers. Chassé and tenlier, plié fourth from your front foot, pirouette through your fifth to chassé and tenlier, plié, pirouette through your fifth, chassé and tenlier, plié. En dedans, chassé and tenlier, plié, just a passé balance to go chassé and tenlier, plié, pirouette through fifth to chassé and tenlier, plié, pirouette through fifth to chassé, tenlier, plié, en dedans through fifth, chassé, tenlier, plié, just a nice little balance, close. So plenty of opportunities to pass through your fifth into your chassés. Through fifth, chassé, there we go. Tenlier, tenlier. It's always chassé, tenlier. Fourth. Onde or to croisé, chassé forward as we did in tendus.
Up and here.
Yes, correct. Chassé, tenlier. It's always chassé, tenlier. Plié en dedans. Chassé, tenlier. Close fifth, one passé, same arm, same leg, just a nice balance. Close. Go the other way. Chassé, tenlier, plié fourth, pirouette en dehors to chassé back and the forward, plié fourth, pirouette en dehors to chassé forward and the other croisé ankle. So your first pirouette finishes where it comes from, the second pirouette goes to the other corner. I see you stuck somewhere.
It may just be the music,
Okay,
the cats.
all right. Let's give it a mark. Maybe that makes more sense. Maybe it doesn't. 2, 3. Forward, back, plié, pirouette, forward, So you're basically doing always the same thing. I see.
Except the second one, Chassé's back first, right?
The first one, Chassé, is back. Well, where are you? Where are you?
All right, the first one is Chassé forward,
Forward and
Chassé
back.
back, fourth,
Yes, pirouette, Chassé back.
here.
Chassé back means through fifth. Yes, now you can chassé. Backward and forward. Plié, pirouette to croisé front this time, so it's a little less of a turn. Through fifth, so. Just saying. That's what that whole thing is meant to accomplish. Forward and back from there into your en dedans prep. To chassé forward and back. It's always the same. One chassé, one tournier. Then you have your passé balance. And then you're ready for the other side. So everything starts with chassé tournier. It's a chassé tournier sandwich. In case of doubt, chassé. That's kind of what that is. Okay, let's see how we do. And one. One. And relax. That's the idea. Now we could be just a tad more courageous. Now chassé implies that you're going through fifth, but you're not stopping in fifth. So your passé foot has to find the fifth and keep going straight on into your chassés. So it needs to be relatively quick. And just as a reminder, tourniers should go through a fourth position instead. And a fourth position should be defined as one shoe size. We got somewhat very Jurassic there, halfway through.
Okay.
So this is a good one because you really have to keep track of your toes and control their path instead of just letting them go wherever they want to go. All right, here we go. A little bit more careful, symmetry of hips and shoulders going forward and back. Linear. Make sure that your elbows always stay parallel to each other. Okay. Here we go. Yep. Instead of being stuck there, already push yourself right out of that fifth into your next chassé. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just feel uncoordinated.
Yes. In case of doubt, always hold on to the last position a little longer in your arms, for instance. So when you have your pirouette in your passé with your arms up, keep them there for a second longer until you feel your chassé. You still can change them afterward. Instead of dropping them together with your foot. That is a very common sin. Okay. Here we go. careful not to splay out with that last passé.
Yeah.
But you kind of made the point there. The arms are more important than other things.
Yeah, this time I tried to finish up rather than
Then boof.
finish also.
Exactly. So it's a fine line between coordinating your fingertips and toes from one position to the next. But once we introduce centrifugal force and stuff, it's always better to hold on a little longer to your arms than you think you need to give your feet a chance to ground themselves before you add your arms to it. And I mean, it's literally this much of a difference.
Maybe we should do that one again.
Oh, with absolute pleasure. And here we go. Yes. Yep. And relax. Good stuff in it. Right, there we go. Good stuff in it, however, there were not many many fifths out of your pirouettes. I'm not going to sue you for it, because the turns were pretty good. But the idea was exactly right, because you projected yourself into the direction where you needed to go while holding onto these arms that, 20th of a second longer, and that actually helps you to sustain your movement. I know. They say 20 minutes walking in the morning improves your mood. They should try a 90-minute ballet class.
Right.
Which may not necessarily improve your mood.
It does.
Since we are kind of out of time, let's go 8 in first, 8 in second, 16 changements. And then if you feel like it, you could go immediately to the left as a little cardio challenge. Okay, here we go. Good. All right. That should have improved our mood substantially. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You
And
too.
I'll
Thank you.
see you tomorrow again. Bye bye.
Hold on.